Hey guys, this is Tiber Brew coming at you from Ellicott City, Maryland. And today we're going to find out what's on tap in my kegerator. So why don't you grab your beer, take a sip, and we'll get to it. Alright guys, welcome to my beer closet. So here's my kegerator, my keezer. I have 4 taps as you can see, so I can have 4 beers online at any time. I do actually have a 5th keg that's hidden inside for emergencies, and so we'll take a look at that in a second. But here's what's on tap right now at my place. And actually, I should mention that not too long ago, I had a party, had a number of people over, a big group, and honestly, they wiped me out. It was awesome. It was great. Everybody enjoyed the beer. But I went from having 5 kegs of beer to barely being able to keep 3 and then eventually 2 beers flowing. So I have been trying to brew to catch up a little bit lately. So I do have my Belgian Blonde, you can see here. It's a little bit, by the way, you can see some of these I made for these little signs I made for the party that I had, just to let people know, hey, if you like this beer, this might be one for you to try. So that's actually one of the reasons that I brew the Belgian Blonde, is because it's just such a crowd favorite. So I try to keep that on recently at all times. Then I also have the Imperial ESB. That's the Winter Storm clone that you probably saw featured on 21090 recently. So this is a copy of Todd's attempt at a Winter Storm clone. Had an awesome time brewing this beer and connecting up with those guys. So really enjoyed it. Honestly, I might have 1 beer left out of this keg. I've been trying to hold on to it and not drink it all, but it's been pretty tough. And then I'm going to skip for a second over to number 4. That's a Munich Helles, so it's a lot like a Weihenstephaner Helles, kind of their traditional original beer, which is awesome. I really don't brew lagers, but I recently got an additional chest freezer to use for temperature control, which has been awesome. So I'm able to make these lagers, and really pleased with how this one came out. This is another one that I've had online since the party, and there's barely any of it left. So I'm just trying to drink it very, very slowly. And then last is the Citra Galaxy IPA, and this one is one that I followed the recipe of Mike Tonsmere from Sapwood Cellars. So Sapwood Cellars is a brewery that Mike and a partner are planning to open in Columbia, Maryland, sometime this summer. I've been following Mike for a while on his blog, The Mad Fermentationist. It's great, and his recipe, Mike, is spot on. Love it. It's just an explosion of citrus. Those Citra and Galaxy hops are just fantastic. Just knock you over, and I'm really excited. I haven't had this one online too long, so still actually probably needs a little bit more carbonation, but it's really great. In fact, let me just take a quick sip of this. So I couldn't quite get all of the ingredients. He had a hop extract that he added that is just way too expensive. But man, look at that. It's a real nice hazy New England IPA. I can't believe, nobody can actually believe who's taken a smell of this, that I didn't add grapefruit or tangerine or something in it. It's just all hops. Wow. Really, really amazing. So the last thing I told you that I've got 4 beers on tap, but I do have a hidden secret, and that's inside. All right, so as you can see here, I have a total of 5 kegs, and one of those kegs is just hooked up. I've got it hooked up to CO2 and then a picnic tap on it, which allows me to sneak in a 5th one, or just at least keep it available if I don't have space on my main 4 taps at any given time. So one other thing is the fact that I have this dual regulator CO2 set up. So what's great about that is I can actually run the 4 taps here at serving pressure, and in this case I'm still working on, I've got a porter in this 5th keg that I'm keeping at carbonation pressure, so I can use a single tank and carbonate, 1 or more kegs while I'm serving up at another pressure for the rest of my regular taps. So it's a great setup. Really love having this keezer, and that's what's on tap. This Belgian blonde is really good. It's a fan favorite. I keep making this over and over because people love it. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what's in my kegerator today. I'd love to hear about what you have on tap. So please comment below, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.